Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a story time on when I was in a armed robbery at a pizza place that I used to work at, and I actually will never forget this day. It was on a Sunday, and that Sunday it was only my manager, me, the cook, and 2 drivers. And when this took place, it was, I'd say it was about like 10ish, because it was almost time for us to close, and also the 2 drivers were on their last run for the night, so they weren't there. And I just will always remember I was standing at the counter, and because we had glass in the front of the building, when people come in. So I just remember standing at the counter at the cash register. I don't remember what I was doing, but I just seen a man walking from the side of the building. So I already knew something wasn't right, because he was walking from the side of the building, and then he had his head down, and he was walking like really fast. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that don't even look right. I'm like, and it's almost 10 o'clock at night. Like, why are you walking in from the side of the building really fast? So by the time I turned around, because I was about to tell my manager, like, he looks like, I don't know, he looked like he ain't right, he up to something. So literally by the time I was about to turn around and tell my manager, he was already in the building with the gun. So my manager was like walking to the front of the building where the cash register was, and the cook, he was by the cooking station. I believe he was cleaning up because we were about to close in a minute. And so the robber told my manager first he told me and the cook to get under the counter where the cash register was. So we had to get under there. We was like stupid scared. So after that, he told my manager to get the money out the cash register, and he had the gun pointing on me and the cook the whole time. Like, he kept the gun on us, but the fact that when he was holding his gun, it was just like he was shaking. So that made me even more nervous, because it's like, in my head, you ain't got control of that gun, and it could just go off at any time. So that even made me even more nervous. And my manager was just telling him, like, I'm going to give you all the money, just, don't hurt nobody, don't do anything like that. So we were under the counter, and I just remember praying to God, like, please don't let him let that gun go off, because he just was just waving it everywhere. So my manager gave him the money, and we were sitting under the counter, like I said. And after that, he left. So he left, and then my manager called the police. And the crazy thing is, this area that the pizza place was in, the police was normally when I say always over there, they were always over there. But at this one time, they were not over there. But I really think it was because it's Sunday, so they was kind of like laid back and like, wasn't like real deep like they normally be on Fridays and Saturdays. So I'm like, so he left, and the police got there. They were taking our statements and everything like that, and the drivers had already came back. And then, but I promise, it probably was, I don't even know if it was a full hour later that the police had already said they caught him. I was like, really, already? I was like, I believe they said that he went home. Like, he ran home. Like, that was real smart. So after that, they took our statements and stuff like that. And then I had called my mom. I was like, we were just in a armed robbery. Like, we were in a robbery. And she was like, are you okay? She was like, you sound real calm. And she was like, are you good? And stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I really just believe that the only reason why I stayed so calm was, first of all, God, because I was just like praying, like, just don't let him shoot us, because he had control of that gun. And then also because I was in a state of shock, because I was just thinking, like, I was just in an armed robbery. Like, he had a gun at us, at our heads. Like, if he shot any moment, me or the other dude would have got shot. Like, no talking. Like, we just would have got shot. But yeah, so they called him that night, obviously. So that is the story time when I was in a armed robbery. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. And if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, make sure you live, love, and stay loyal. And I will see you in my next video.